Out of the house. Me and Jason both got out of the house this weekend.
Did.
How about that? I brought him over to good old Kansas City.
It was awesome.
That's right. He got to stay at the place and head down to old Big Slick, Kansas City's best event. I can proudly say that it's unbelievable what everybody at Big Slick puts on throughout the entire weekend. Obviously, it starts with the softball game, and then they visit all the kids at the Children's Mercy Hospital, and then a huge gala entertainment night where they really bring in some of the most unique human beings, not just from the city of Kansas City, but from all over. And just friends of the guys that are really the main crew that run this thing, which is Paul Rudd, Rob Riggle, Jason Sudeikis, our guy,
Stone Street, Eric Stone Street,
yep. David Keckner. I mean, you name it. There's so many. Heidi Gardner's now big on SNL.
I think those are the six, right?
Those are the six. Exactly. So it's a lot of people have been coming to it for countless amount of years. I think they're up to like 12 to 16 years, somewhere in there in terms of what year this was. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Every single year I look up at the board at the end and I'm just like, oh my God, they just raised an entire $1 million more than what they raised last year.
What?
And it's all for an amazing cause. It helps families pay for surgeries that don't have the resources, and really helps out kids and saves lives. And it's such a beautiful evening. It's such a beautiful week that they do this with. And I couldn't be more proud to be a part of Kansas City and be a part of Big Slick year in, year out, man.
Absolutely. No, it was truly remarkable seeing the amount of support from the audience and people willing to lend their time and money to this event. And also the celebrities that were willing to lend their time and money. I mean, there was a lot of people there. It was a huge night. It was my first one. I basically invited myself when Jason came on the show. I don't know if that's how you do it.
I mean, I was hyping it up. I was like, dude, if there's one event you want to go to, this is the one.
You've been hyping it up for years. So, but no, it was a lot of fun. It was just a lot of joy. And it was a lot of just incredible people all compiled together. So it was awesome.
What was your favorite part of the gala, the entertainment night?
My favorite part was probably the video at the end, even though it wasn't like the hilarious part that the rest of the night is and shenanigans, but the part with Peter.
It's the part that stuck with you the most, man.
I mean, it really brings it full circle as to why you're all there. Peter was one of the kids that was at Children's Mercy and they were following him before the event, and they always do that. But this year, unfortunately, Peter passed before the event. So it was just so much more transparent of like how much you're actually affecting families' lives, people's lives by supporting this wonderful organization. So that was probably my favorite part about it. I mean, I was literally crying in the back of the freaking stage. So yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, it got everybody, man.
Outside of that, I don't know. I mean, meeting Johnny Knoxville, if I'm being honest, like I met a lot of cool people this weekend. I met a lot of awesome people, but dude, countless of my youth hours have been spent watching Johnny Knoxville do shenanigans with his friends. That was incredible.
He's epic, dude. He's every bit of, who he's portrayed to be on film, man. He just has a good time, man. You got to love it.
There were so many just awesome people. I know I've said that about 8,000 times, but it was.
No, man. They really are.
It's a good time.
They really are. They get a good cast. Yeah. And Jason, you went shopping. You went shopping in my closet.
Well, I went thieving.
I told you. I was like, dude, just grab whatever, man.
Yep.
We wear the same size now, dude. We're one and the same. I'm fucking stealing your shirts too.
Boom. Well, I still got shirts that are too big, but I got to start resizing my stuff.
I like them oversized.
Yeah, I got a lot of feedback that people are not a fan of the tuck. I'm a tuck kind of guy. I think the tuck is where it's at. I work hard on these legs. I'm going to show them off.
Show off that physique, big guy.
If I'm putting on a flamingo shirt, I'm peacocking. You know what I mean? That rear end is going to be out. I'm not going to be hiding it under a baggy ass shirt. You're going to catch these buns, son.
What are you, Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Hey, yo.
That was fucking good.
Could do side benzo sit-ups.
That's an Ed Kelsey favorite right there.
I mean, that's everybody's favorite, I feel like.
We also got a little Kelsey to Kelsey connection, which the balls were a little slick. The balls were a little slick. You're blaming me?
100%.
Play the clip. Play the clip. Jason Kelsey snapping to Pat Mahomes. Here we go.
Can he do it? He's in the middle. Does he know how to do it?
Does he know how to do it?
Oh, look at this. Here we go. Watch it. Oh, look at this.
Oh! Jason, you sailed it over my head. About 3 tables too far. Thank gosh we had an athlete in the stands. He just saved somebody's life just by catching that rocket of a football. That was a nice little 3-step and a crow hop, though. I'll give you that. You just Willie beamed the fuck out of this segment.
I'm not blaming you because of the bad pass. That was honest. That was my bad. I'll own up to that. I'm blaming you because I wasn't supposed to do this, and you put this into my head. The bit was they were going to steal my snap every time, and then you said, "Hey, next time, just go up there and snap, act like you're going to snap it, and just throw it." So I'm blaming you because you gave me this idea. It was your shenanigans that caused this.
Jason, you just got to be ready for the moment, man. You got to be ready.
You're right. I failed.
I'll tell you what. You gotta rise out of the crowd. The crowd got excited when they saw you drop back.
Everybody's seen Pat Mahomes throw a ball in here.
Let me show them how we spin it up there in Cleveland, Ohio.
Look at that balance. Not bad in flip-flops.
That's actually pretty good. There's a nice little spiral, too. You just threw it. Just sailed it.
10 feet too far. The funniest thing was Pat after is like, what am I here for if I'm not throwing the ball? That entire bit was because it was supposed to be Pat throwing a football to a fan. And instead they get Jason Kelsey botching a throw to a random person.
They'll remember that forever, man.
Yeah, no, it'd be good.
Sometimes you just got to take over the show, bub. I get it. Who doesn't like to see a nice Kelsey to Kelsey connection, man?
Officially won't be invited back. What was your favorite part of the event?
Oh my gosh, my favorite part of the event. I mean, I don't know why I love running through the crowd and catching the football and like being amongst everyone, high-fiving and everything. That's like the most like fun I have on there, but
that looked like a lot of fun.
It is. It's a blast, and you get to see faces, some familiar faces, some new faces, and high-fiving and just making sure everyone's having a grand old time up there. It's got to be Seth Herzog. Every single time he does this bit, I go into tears, man.
I wasn't ready for it. So Seth opened for the late night show. We told you that that night. So I had already interacted with him a bunch. I saw a different side of Seth. This was a much more hair down type of Seth.
Oh yeah,
and it did not disappoint.
No,
do we have a clip of that?
I don't know if we have a clip of that.
We got to find a clip of that.
Yeah, we got to find another clip of that. But yeah, Seth's performance every single year is epic. He never holds back. He named his nutsack after us. One ball was me, and the other ball was Jason, and we were honored to be. Yeah, we were honored.
I've never been more honored. I'd much rather. I've been named after dogs a million times, but to be named after a nut, how many people can say that?
The cojones. I'm honored. Those things are doing. Hopefully, those things are doing work. Nice. Shout out to Seth. Keep fucking killing it. I don't know what it is about Paul Rudd. I just love to hug him and pick him up and just squeeze the living shit out of him. He's such a good dude.
He is.
And he supports the living shit out of the Chiefs with his son, Jack. And his son, Jack, is fucking tall as shit now. I remember seeing him our first couple of years. He was still in like middle school, and now he's already in college and stuff now. So it's cool to see, I don't know, how everything's like transferred over the years. And I remember the first year they did it in what is now the T-Mobile Center, but the Sprint Center at the time. Yeah. And how much money they raised. And I was like, God damn, they're raising this much money. And this year alone, they raised $4.5 million for Children's Mercy's Hospital, which is absolutely mind blowing. But Kansas City is going to show up for their own. And they're always going to make sure they look out for the ones that need help. And that's why I love this city. And shout out to everybody at Big Slick for yet again another successful year of raising funds, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to say Paul gets a lot of shine. I'm going to give Mandy Rudd a shout out
Shout out to
Mandy's
Mandy.
doing a lot.
You know
She's
it.
doing a lot of the behind the scenes work.
Yeah.
Helping that thing
the whole
get
Run
off.
family. You know
That's
it.
right. That's right.
You know
That's
it.
right.
It's everybody. Everybody's got a piece of the pie. We saw Sudeikis' parents after, and we saw Stone Street's family after. It's just cool to see everyone got to see Keckner's entire family, his kids. So it's cool to like be around everyone and get to meet everybody's, significant others and their family that kind of makes them who they are. And those are all the pluses that you get from being around the Big Slick all weekend.
No doubt.